Your Side Tonight with Jamie Boll starts now. Charlotte lost its last art house cinema at the start of the pandemic.
We kind of go back to before COVID when Charlotte had 3 art house theaters in town.
Now that community is back. And some pools are wading through high waters of their own.
Initially, it was really difficult.
Lifeguard shortages delaying the opening of a popular pool in Gastonia. We dive into how the city was able to overcome the problem. But first, the cost of renting, leaving people on the verge of eviction.
It's unfortunate, it's nerve-wracking, but unfortunately, this is my reality.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jamie Boll. As inflation continues to hit most of our wallets, some renters are finding it difficult to make monthly payments. And more people are turning to rental assistance programs. In January, we introduced you to Marquise Lucas. At the time, he was out of work after losing his job. His fiancée works, but they were struggling to pay the rent. That's why they contacted Ramp Charlotte, a program that helps provide rental, utility, and mortgage help to those impacted by COVID. Lucas says he got a text from a representative of the program saying this.
Hi, this is Ramp. At this time, our applications are closed due to temporarily running out of funding. We hope to receive more funding in mid-February, which is when we will reopen applications.
Yeah, eventually those applications did reopen. July's applications had to be filled, by the way, by July 15th. August applications will open on Monday. But the need for rental assistance crosses state lines into South Carolina. According to the state's most recent housing needs assessment, nearly a quarter of the state's renters are considered, quote, severely cost burdened. That means they spend at least half of their income on housing and utilities, putting a strain on their budgets. But one man's struggle led him to reach out to Wbtv. He says he was lucky enough to get a housing voucher from South Carolina Housing's rental assistance program. It's called SC Stay Plus. Says he applied in April, got approved the same month, and was set to get 4 months worth of rent, about $10,000. His utilities got paid by the program. His rent did not.
It's embarrassing to come home and find, eviction papers plastered to your door.
He's been calling and emailing the housing programs for 3 months, but left empty-handed. Well, to get some answers, our South Carolina reporter Morgan Newell reached out to Renee Long with SC Housing. She told us up front she couldn't speak specifics about this case. Morgan, though, asked how the situation could have reached this point.
That's a really broad question that I can't answer in a generic fashion, but I can say that there's some support so they don't have to rely just on the call center.
Some of those other resources include in-person meetings in your county's SC Housing Center and case management teams that deal with applicants one-on-one. As for the renter we talked with who didn't want his name used, we're told he will get some help from SC Housing for his situation.
I want to connect this person, whoever it is, with the staff so that they can talk with him or her specifically about their situation.
So hopefully help on the way soon. We're on your side tonight, taking a deep dive into labor shortages. They continue to weigh down our economy. According to the Department of Labor, there are 5.5 million more job openings than there are workers to fill them.
Labor shortages are here, and they're going to be here for a long time.
That was economist Christopher Thornburg with Beacon Economics. He weighed in on where the workforce stands right now.
Today's numbers were very good. Unemployment is still 3.6%, added almost 400,000 jobs. Certainly contradicts a lot of those ridiculous Chicken Little recession calls we've been hearing lately.
But this post-pandemic world where there just hasn't been enough workers, that is creating some problems. It's made supply chain problems worse, leading to higher food prices. We've seen canceled flights, delayed deliveries, and sometimes a lack of public safety. And that includes one of the summer jobs that was often most coveted, lifeguards. In a recent Newsweek article, a representative of the American Lifeguard Association estimated that 1/3 of public pools would be closed this summer or have to reduce hours due to the shortage. The Double Oaks and Cordelia pools here in Charlotte will only open for limited dates and times and without those free swim lessons we've been accustomed to. Aquatics coordinator Michael Johnson says he starts recruiting lifeguards in December.
We really are doing all that we can to make sure that we get these guards in place so we can open the pools more.
Now in Gastonia, the Lineberger Park public pool reopened with just a month left in the summer. Our Alex Giles took a trip to Gastonia to find out more about the dilemma.
Why do you think it was hard to get some of the younger folks to apply for these positions?
So I think part of it is just with COVID, a lot of your younger staff, because pools weren't open in full capacity for 2 or 3 years, you lost that pipeline.
Thankfully, he's managed to keep some lifeguards in the pipeline. Guards like Lydia Falls, a 17-year-old rising senior at North Gaston High School.
What did you first think when the idea came up about being a lifeguard?
At first I was nervous because, like, what if I didn't know what to do in a situation? But it really is a great job.
A great job because she says she likes the idea of saving lives and she enjoys interacting with kids. But she admits she did have some reservations about the gig.
For me, it was I don't want to be responsible if something bad was to happen. And just being in the heat all day, it's rough.
But at a public pool, someone's got to do it, or families like the McCalls don't get to enjoy the summer swim time.
The swimming, the waddle, I like that. I like coming here with my family.
Mom Chastity McCall says she had been waiting for this pool to open so she and her kids could visit. She tells me she understands having to delay the opening.
I was a little surprised because, you know, it's a fun job, but not many people really want to work in this day and time, so I figured it was a little hard to get people to just to work in general.
Alex joins us here in studio. So they opened just past the 4th. They didn't make it to the holiday, unfortunately. It's been so blessed hot, too. You think people...
Right. Of all the summers, right?
Yeah. So how were they able to sort of resolve this in the end?
So they had to use a teamwork approach, they were telling me. I talked to the assistant Parks and Rec director for the city of Gastonia who told me that they had to, you know, kind of recruit. You have to do outreach. He mentioned, you know, going on local news programs and just kind of publicizing that they had these positions open. First thing I noticed when I went to the pool was they had a sign out front, like at the driveway where you pull in, you know, lifeguards wanted.
Still looking.
Still apparently looking. And, you know, part of it is recruiting and retaining for the years to come, too. Yeah. So they, you know, had to use an outreach approach. You have to go looking for them when you're not getting the applications that are coming in, just like all jobs.
I was a lifeguard back in high school. It was the greatest job I ever had. I'd go back in a heartbeat if I could.
I had that conversation with several adults I talked to when I was doing the story. I was like, you know, I thought lifeguarding used to be like a cool job. So it makes me wonder if something's changed.
It is weird. The older lifeguard, right, that they have there, but he also has another job with the city. Is that right?
That's what the guy I was referencing. He's the assistant Parks and Rec director, but he told me that this summer he's working as a lifeguard as well. He said he felt like if he's asking people to sign up for this job, he wanted, in this case, to be also doing the job and show people that, hey, this is a career, this is something that you can do, that a lot of people can do. Right. So he wanted to be almost an example, so to say, for some of the young kids out there who could be lifeguards.
So what can they do to prevent this, you know, in the future? What are their plans going forward here?
It goes back to that recruiting and retaining, right? He said, and a lot of that is also making sure the current lifeguards are kept happy so that, you know, maybe they go to school in the fall and go back and tell their friends, like, hey, this is what I was doing over the summer. This is something you could do, too. I made money doing this. You know, not a bad job. You're a lifeguard.
Heck no, you put the sunglasses on, you twirl the whistle. It's a cool gig.
He mentioned part of it is also partnering with other organizations that, you know, can help push kids through that pipeline and, you know, get them in there training to be lifeguards. They've worked with some private companies, too, you know, that make contract lifeguards out. So it's a team effort, as he described.
Got a few weeks to enjoy it yet this summer, so that's good news. Alex, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, Jamie.
Coming up next here on Your Side Tonight.